You cannot start to wean your baby or toddler from a pacifier before doing this prep work. Hey, I'm Shannon. I'm a pediatric OT and mom of 2. This is my 7-day series on how to wean your toddler or baby from a pacifier. If you missed the first 4 days, go back, watch those, catch up. Follow me so you don't miss the next couple of days, and save this video so you can find it when it's time to wean your toddler. You cannot just wake up one day and be like, this is it, we're going to wean from the pacifier without doing any prep work. Just like with potty training, transitioning out of a crib and into a big boy bed, or even bringing a sibling into the world, you have to prepare your toddler. You should be reading pacifier books. You should be pointing out on the TV, that character doesn't have a pacifier. So-and-so doesn't have a pacifier anymore. Do you see any pacifiers in this scene? Start showing them that their favorite characters, the people they look up to, adults, don't use pacifiers. You also need to start making sure they are having replacement behaviors for the pacifier. Pacifiers trigger the innate sucking reflex that all kids are born with, and it releases endorphins and calms them down. That's why babies like to nurse. That's why kids like pacifiers. Why sometimes older kids have a really hard time transitioning off of a bottle, because it helps calm them down. We want them to be able to do that with other strategies. So how are we gonna fit that in without a pacifier? If they're using the pacifier to calm themselves down during a tantrum, we need to find something to replace that. We would love for them to have age-appropriate coping skills, but sometimes they still need something to suck on. So offering them a drink of ice-cold water with a straw helps with that innate sucking reflex and releases endorphins to help them calm down. Overall, want to make sure that they're getting that sensory input that they were getting from the pacifier throughout the day so they don't need it as much. Especially if your kiddo was one who sucks on their pacifier all day long, we have to get that energy out and that sensory input in another way. Some oral motor activities you want to work into your day: blowing bubbles, chewies, pom-pom straw races, chewing on crunchy snacks, kazoos, whistles, any kind of toy where they're using their mouth. You want to start implementing that into their day. Other activities we want to make sure they have during their day are climbing, being squished, rolling, going upside down. All of those movements and actions keep toddlers regulated, so they're less likely to need the coping skills or the coping strategies that they were using the pacifier for. Also, if these are toddlers, they really benefit from connection and parent-based co-regulation. So hugs, deep breathing together, sitting in your lap. They might be needier without the pacifier. That is what it is. Start brainstorming how you're going to get that sensory input into your toddler's day without the pacifier, and then come back tomorrow where we're going to talk about different ways to go cold turkey or like a slow wean from the pacifier.